Caitlyn Clark, the basketball queen, taking over the world. Caitlyn Clark and the Indiana Fever are changing basketball forever. Tyrese Haliburton spills on Caitlyn Clark's superstar status. What's up, hoop fans? Today we're taking you from the hardwood to the heart of Paris. Imagine Caitlyn Clark crossing up defenders under the Eiffel Tower. Well, sort of. We're diving into why Caitlyn, Kelly Krauskopf, and Tyrese Haliburton are shaking things up from Indiana to Europe. Trust me, this is bigger than a buzzer beater. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about Kelly Krauskopf, president of the Indiana Fever, making waves overseas. She was spotted in Paris, and no, it wasn't for a croissant run. Think of her as the WNBA's version of a chess grandmaster, always 5 moves ahead. She's taking the Fever's momentum and sprinkling a little Parisian flair. With Caitlyn Clark, aka the basketball unicorn, and Aaliyah Boston's Rookie of the Year chemistry brewing, this team isn't just playing ball, they're building an empire. Add Kelsey Mitchell, the 3-point sniper, and this lineup screams rock star status. Kelly isn't just making moves, she's shifting the tectonic plates of the WNBA. Here's where it gets spicy. The NBA's been flirting with expanding its reach to Europe. Adam Silver himself hinted at it during the recent NBA Paris game, calling it a potential European all-star.
And we know from the ticketing services we used that included fans from 53 separate countries that bought tickets to these games. So we've said this before, but these games become somewhat like a European all-star for us. It's an opportunity for fans to mark their calendars and know months in advance where they can come to a huge gathering of NBA supporters.
Think of it like a blockbuster crossover. Comic book heroes meet basketball. The WNBA isn't just riding along, they're driving the hype train. Sabrina Ionescu represented the league in Paris, and while people threw shade about timing, it's Paris people. Sabrina didn't just attend, she was there as a marketing ambassador. Genius move, right? Speaking of genius, let's talk Tyrese Haliburton. After the Paris game, he gushed about Caitlyn Clark like she's the Steph Curry of women's basketball.
Said it many times, Caitlyn is amazing. She's, I think for me, getting to actually spend time around her, be around her, get to know her personally, she's just an amazing person, an amazing player. She deals with there's a lot of rhetoric behind her that she really has no control over. And I think that the way she handles that is just amazing. Like, I think when it comes to the game of basketball, like, she's probably top 5 most famous people that are playing right now, just in general. That includes our league as well. And she handles it with such grace, and she's like such a cool person. At the end of the day, she's just a girl from Iowa who's just really good at basketball, and it's really cool to see what she does. And I think the Fever in general, they're like rock stars. They are a big part of the growth behind that league, and they will be a big part of that moving forward, because I think everybody can see that there's going to be a lot of success from that team moving forward, with Aaliyah and Kelsey and, new coach and new GM Kelly.
He called her a superstar and said she's top 5 in fame, even across NBA stars. Haliburton's hype isn't just about her game. It's about how Caitlyn's turning WNBA basketball into the conversation. He even hinted at big things for Kelsey Mitchell's future with the Fever. Coincidence? Maybe. Strategic slip? Definitely possible. Let's zoom out. The Fever isn't just sticking to homegrown talent, they're going global. European phenoms like 19-year-old Dominique Malonga are turning heads. She's 6 feet 6 inches with stats that make you double take. 18 points per game in a professional league. That's not college ball. That's the big leagues in Europe. Then there's Emma Miesemann, the Turkish League MVP, and Marine Johannes, a Liberty sensation. Imagine these stars joining forces in the WNBA. The Fever's potential roster could be something out of a basketball fantasy league. And with Krauskopf steering the ship, Indiana might just become the basketball capital of the world. Here's the kicker. This isn't just about one team. The NBA owns 60% of the WNBA, and with the men's league facing criticism, they're leaning into the W's explosive growth driven by Caitlyn Clark. Paris was just the beginning. Fans from 53 countries attended that NBA game, and with the WNBA riding the momentum, it's clear. Basketball isn't just America's game, it's going global, and Caitlyn Clark is the effect, the inflection point, and the seminal moment. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep ballin'.